Knockout Legends in the building. Like, comment, and subscribe. So today I'm going to be talking about the Martin Bakole versus Gerard Anderson fight. And Martin Bakole, he has a record of 21-1 after this bout, 16 KOs, and he's been knocked out once himself. Gerard Anderson, he had a record of 17-0, but obviously one KO and 15 KOs in his career. Now, was this a good fight? First few rounds were pretty competitive, but Bakole came in massive, really big. Similar to the last fight he had, he was really massive. Martin Bakole is a bit of an enigma, to be fair, because you can see the promise of what he has, and he has some good names on his record, but he never actually fights. He's not competitive enough. He's not busy. He's not active. I don't know what it is, but it's like they're waiting for the biggest fights they can get for the most money. It's like they're just trying to milk him for the most they can get out of him. So, he's the only loss on his career is Michael Hunter, and Michael Hunter is a pretty good boxer. Very fast, very fluid, very quick. Not the biggest of heavyweights, but very technical. The only loss on Michael Hunter's record is obviously Alexander Usyk, and that was in cruiserweight. So it just shows you how good Michael Hunter actually is. And obviously to lose to Michael Hunter, there is no shame in that. I think it was a unanimous decision that Usyk beat him by in obviously the cruiserweight division. So it just shows to show how good Usyk has and progressed since becoming a heavyweight, and how good Michael Hunter actually is. But anyway, back to the Bakole and Gerard Anderson fight. The thing about Gerard Anderson is, I think with a lot of Americans, they tend to pad out their resume with a lot of fighters that we don't actually know. And he has a few names on his resume, but I think this is after they've been through the mill and they've fought quite a lot of people. So there's Jerry Forrest, there's George Arias, then there's Charles Martin. That was actually a decent fight. Andre Rudenko, and now obviously he's fought Martin Bakole. But with it being Riyadh season, this fight, and Turki Al-Sheikh setting up this bout, it seems more like a mismatch based off the way Bakole dealt with Anderson. Now, Big Baby has a lot of promise. A lot of people give him a lot of kudos in the way he fights and the way he is and his style and his skills. But when it translates towards fighting solid opposition, he did struggle in the Charles Martin fight, and he struggled in this fight after a few rounds, because once Bakole started letting off and detonating, he had problems, and he got dropped several times in the fight, to the point that obviously Bakole just knocked him out basically in the fifth round. Now, Bakole wasn't in the best of shape, to be fair, but I think from the last Tyson Fury fight, he was sparring with Fury in camp, so he probably had some kind of a camp and was in some kind of a decent shape or fitness, but he was really big, ridiculously big. I've never really seen him come in that heavy. He's a big guy, don't get me wrong, but 284.5 pounds against 252.5 pounds. There's a big disparage difference. We're always talking almost £32. We're talking over flipping 2 stone of weight, you know. So 2.5 stone to be fair. So someone hits you that big, you're gonna feel it. But anyway, was this a mismatch? To some degree, it did look like a mismatch, even though Bakole was overweight and big. But competitive fight, good fight. Can Anderson come back from this? Well, there is nothing really to come back from because he didn't really have that much on his resume, and he didn't fight like probably any other decent names. To be fair, he's only got a few names on his resume, to be fair. But I think because of the fact that he's knocking people out, that's why people gave him so much kudos. But it is what it is. But I think with Turkey Al-Sheikh being in boxing and setting up these matches, he's making the fights more competitive, and he's basically seeing the matchups that we should be seeing if fighters didn't avoid each other and would fight more regular and fight any opposition. So there is that saying that. But anyway, what are your thoughts on this bout? Was it a mismatch? Does Bakole need to be in better shape? Does he need to be more active? Was Anderson simply outclassed by the better boxer, or was he just not ready for the step up to Bakole's level? Because Bakole does have promise. Leave your thoughts in the comment section, like, comment and subscribe, and that is another one from the one and only Knockout Legends. Peace.